See, I do not see that. Hmm, I don't see it. Oh, it's getting warmer. 1 million in a building with one like. Let's go. Hey, Silent Damsel. Says howdy, Cisco. How you doing? Yeah, I just decided to jump on. I just picked up an order and I'm on my way to drop it off. Hopefully our internet doesn't act wonky like it did yesterday and the day before. Big Russ said, dude, didn't you retire? This is what retirees do, bro. I mean, you didn't know that? This is what we do. We just keep doing stuff. Yeah, this ain't work, bro. This is fun for me. How you doing, Russ? Good morning. Silent Damsel says, please like sub. Silent Damsel's the one. She's on that every single time without fail. Thank you so much. I forget it every single time. Like, you remind me to say stuff when you put that in there. So thank you, Silent Damsel. She says, I'm just having dinner. Oh, it's dinner time. That's right. Okay, what's for dinner? What's a typical dinner in Scotland? Or what's a typical dinner for you in Scotland? Very curious about that. I don't really know a lot of Scottish cuisine. Russ says, LOL. Yeah, man. Gotta stay busy, bro. You retire and, like I've said before, the people, my mentors, the people that I've looked up to when they retired, I listened to their advice. They said, you're going to get bored. You're not going to have a purpose, all that good stuff. So this is what gives me something to do and, gives me my little purpose, making my grandson's school account build. So yeah, this is it, bro. But this is not work. This is fun. I can go home right now if I feel like it. Can't do that at work. Not at my work anyway. Says I'm good, thanks. Good morning. Yeah, good morning, bro. It's not bad today. It's a little warm. It's starting to pick up, but it feels cooler today than it has the last couple of days. So I'm glad because man, was it 2 days ago, man? It was just smoking hot out here, and then we haven't even reached the hundreds yet. But it's just so hot. Sitting in the car is what makes it bad. So I'm trying to keep myself moving, or at least find some shade to get in when I do have to stop. So we got 8 million in the building, and we got 2 likes now. All right. Hey, if you're new to the chat or new to the live stream, please subscribe, and share. Like Silent Damsel said, if you wouldn't mind, at least drop a couple likes. Drop 1 like. If you had a couple likes to give, man, please drop 2. But if you have at least 1, just double tap your screen. Give us a like, guys. It really helps our channel. We're a very small channel. We just got monetized. We're trying to build, and every little bit helps. But thanks for joining. Corey, what's up, brother? Yeah, when I left your live stream, I just got an order right after that, decent order, delivered that one, and I was gonna go live, and then got another little order, which is the one I'm on now, and it's okay. It's not great, but yeah, it's been slow today, bro. Like you were saying, I don't know what the heck's going on. But thanks for jumping in, Corey. Appreciate you, man. Are you still live? Are you still live right now? Silent Devil says, I'm whatever we feel like having. Yeah, that's same here. Tonight, homemade chicken nuggets with Mediterranean veggies and potatoes. Ooh, that sounds good. Yeah, we had chicken last night too. I grilled up some chicken. I slathered it up in olive oil, threw it on the grill, threw some garlic powder, this seasoning that we like to use. It doesn't have any salt in it. It came out really good. I sliced up some zucchini into the little medallions, seasoned those up, threw those on the grill, And oh man, it was great. So yeah, that sounds really good. Potatoes sounds good. I haven't had potatoes in a long time. Yeah, potatoes sounds good. I might have to get some potatoes here pretty soon. Yeah, you know what sounds good? Do the potatoes the same way I did the zucchini. Slice them up into those little round medallions. Season them up with a little pepper, maybe a little paprika. Throw those on the grill. Oh, that sounds good. Thank you for for putting that in my brain. Russ says one of the most memorable weeks of my life was in Scotland. Great people. Wow, nice. All right, shout out Scotland. One of the most memorable weeks of my life. That sounds very nostalgic, Russ. You might have to expand on what you're referring to there, if it's PG, if it's appropriate for YouTube. Miss Generous says, "Hi there, handsome and chat." She's talking to you, Russ. You're handsome. I'm just here, you know. Hi, Miss Generous. She's at home, working from home, and just having a half day today at work. So that's really nice. Her Fridays are always half days. All right, I think I'm getting close here, guys. Oh, maybe not. Miss Generous says, "Russ, Scotland's on the list." Yeah. Oh, it is. Yeah, we've got some trips we're thinking about doing here pretty soon. I don't think we're gonna make it to Scotland on this next couple trips, but definitely when Miss Generous retires, we're definitely gonna get out there. I might have mentioned before, one of my good friends, he was stationed in Scotland. He has a son that lives there in Scotland, a granddaughter that lives there, and he's really talked up Scotland. He's made it sound really good. And now Russ is here talking about one of the most memorable times in his life was in Scotland. So yeah, it's high praise right there. Corey says yes, bro. Oh, stay in your live, bro. No, I don't want you to lose watch hours, man. Stay over there in your live, brother. Guys, if you get a chance, check out his channel, check out his live. He's right where I was not too long ago. He's working on getting his watch hours up so he can get monetized, guys. Please support him. Hold on here. Oh no, I gotta pull up more. Yeah, please support him, guys. 1025. Excuse me. Are you waiting for Jay's? Oh, okay, perfect. All right, let's see here. You have a great day. Okay, that was easy. Boy, it's always nice when they meet you outside. All right. And what's interesting is where where I dropped this order off at. It's kind of unusual the way that it's set up. It looks like little duplexes, but I can tell by where she was standing and where she went right now. It would have been hard to find that place if she hadn't come outside. But yeah, oh, so now the app is asking me to take a photo of myself because I might not be me. So let me see if I am. Is it me or is it Memorex? Okay, let me get out of here. All right, guys. Bear with me for a second while I get back on my path to home base here. So let's see. Yeah, so guys, help Corey out. If you get a chance, get on his channel, drop a subscription, leave a comment on one of his shorts or his videos. Let him know Cisco sent you. And if you can, just watch his channel a little bit. Give him some watch hours, guys. He's trying to build. Small channels help small channels. That's how we do it. Russ says, can't tell the whole story. I had a feeling, but I did see the Loch Ness Monster. I think you mentioned that before. I think you mentioned that before, and I was a little, Scott, not Loch Ness Monster. Really, Russ? I need to know the Loch Ness Monster story for sure. That might be one for Blizz's or Icy's, so we can have a good long conversation about the Loch Ness Monster. Where are we at here? Cam says, "Yo, what's up? Cam, what's up? Welcome to the live, Cam. Where are you from?" Silent Down says, "Did you really, Russ? I've been here a long time and never seen it. Are you close to where that's at, Silent Damsel? Because I know there's locks all over Scotland, and I don't remember off the top of my head. I don't remember which lock the Loch Ness Monster lives in, allegedly. But are you nearby there? Have you been there?" Corey says, "I was wondering where everyone went." Where everyone went? What the heck? They come over here? I didn't mean to steal your peeps, Corey. What the heck? Get back into Corey's live, guys. What the hell? At least another subscription. At least get on that brother's channel and watch a video. Something. All right. This is such a roundabout way to get back to where I came from. Sign down says, "I'm moving back and forth again." Yeah, that's what I do, guys. Before I even got on this live, as I'm doing my deliveries and as I'm just waiting around, I'm going through people who are on their lives and I'm just visiting their live. Most of them are in the Philippines because a lot of my peeps come from the Philippines and they're all asleep. So it's pretty easy to just go in there, drop a couple emojis. I wait about 2 minutes or so, and then I move on to the next one. And that way, they each get about 10 to 15 minutes. It just depends on how the morning goes of watch time for me. Corey's, I was in his earlier. Hung out there because he's awake. He's working. I can chat with him. But that's the way I do it, guys. Even if you have some downtime, that's a good way to support a lot of people. So Silent Downs, I'm right there with you. She said, my kid wants more homemade nuggets. I swear this girl eats a whole chicken when I make them. Kids love chicken nuggets for some reason. I don't know what it is. I loved them I remember when I was a kid, McDonald's first introduced those little chicken nuggets. And I love chicken nuggets. Now I'll eat them if I have to. Oh wait, let me go straight. I'll eat them if I have to. No, but I don't crave them like I used to. Corey says, on my way to pick up a pizza order. Nice. I like pizza orders. It seems like pizza orders really give you a good tip. I don't know if it's because it's a more expensive order or what, but I always get a good tip on pizza orders, and I don't get them very often. Russ says, Silent, there was a Loch Ness museum, and they made light of the whole thing. They did have a big concrete Loch Ness monster in the front of the building. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, yeah, they should. I'm sure that's a huge tourist draw. Because everybody wants to go. Everybody's heard of it. Everybody wants to go there and see if they're going to catch sight of it. And I would imagine that a good percentage of people think that they saw it, including Russ. I'm not doubting you, Russ. All I'm saying is I'm a little skeptical about the Loch Ness Monster, but I need to hear the story. Leonie Roy, man. Leoniriola. I'm butchering your name. I'm sorry. Says, hello, host. I can make a love shout. God bless. Thank you. I'm going to say Leonie. How good evening. Good afternoon. Where are you from, Leonie? Silent Down says, yeah, I'm not too far from. I've been there loads of times. Man, that's so cool. God, man, to go to Scotland and then visit where the Loch Ness Monster was at, man, that'd be cool. I think you kind of have to do that. If you go to Scotland, you kind of have to do that because that is one of the marquee tourist places in Scotland. It has to be. Everybody knows the Loch Ness Monster. Russ says, was working at Kinloss. Oh, okay. So that's the base out there. Royal Air Force is what I'm assuming. Royal Air Force Kinloss. That's the base there. Yeah, I don't remember where my buddy was stationed at. I keep trying to get him to come on and check out one of the lives, but he's not a big YouTube guy. But if he ever comes on here, Russ, and you're on, yeah, you guys need to talk because I'm sure you guys have been to some of the same places. He was in the Navy. BJ, what's up, bro? Man, it's so good to hear from you, BJ. Making appearances, bro. Says, how are you? I'm doing good. I'm just doing my Uber driving, you know. Uh, Loving retirement, but as I was telling Russ a little bit ago, you gotta stay busy in retirement. You gotta stay busy. It doesn't have to be like work or a job per se, but that was the advice I was given by the people that I look up to when they retire. They told me stay busy, and I'm enjoying this. Oh, here's an order right here, guys. Taco Bell, que viva Taco Bell. Let's go ahead and take that one. Not a big one, 2.6 miles, $6.18. So meets the criteria. Yeah, I'm good, BJ. How are you doing, bro? Russ says, "Good morning, Miss Generous," and she'll be in and out. So I'm gonna say good morning on her behalf. Russ says, "LOL, I saw it, man. Now I was drinking some of Scotland's. I was drinking some of Scotland's best tenants lager at the time. I believe you about drinking the best lager. Seeing the Loch Ness monster. Uh. I'm not saying you didn't see it, Russ. I'm just saying I'm skeptical. I'm skeptical. You know me. You know me. I'm a skeptic. Let's see. He says, "Oh no, I shouldn't have went this way. They got a traffic stop here. Let me cut through this parking lot." Russ says, "Yes, I was in the Navy at the time." Okay. What years, Russ? What years were you there? Because if I know about what years my buddy was there. So yeah, I'm curious to know what years were you out there? And like I said, he met a woman there, woman from Scotland, had a son with her. Really awesome guy. I've never met him, but I know him through my buddy and through Facebook a little bit. Really awesome guy. Miss Generous says, "Russ, good morning." There she is. Russ says, "Well, I saw something." Oh, I believe that. I believe he saw something. It could have been a Loch Ness monster. It could have been Bigfoot swimming. Maybe he was doing backstroke in the loch. Who knows? Maybe it was the wing of a UFO. You never know. You saw something though. I'm sure you saw something. I don't know. I think if I went there, I'd be looking for it. And you know what do we call that? Confirmation bias, right? When you are so wanting to see something and you're so sure you're going to see it, sometimes the mind plays tricks, especially when you're drinking that good stuff. Sounds like you were drinking the best stuff. I'm not mad at you. Yeah, it's funny because he loves that scotch. He sent me a bottle of and I'm gonna tear the name up. I'm sitting right next to a car that's just like mine. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me roll these windows up. Sitting right next to a car that looks like. Hopefully this order's ready. Oh, excuse me. You guys have yeah, you have an order for Shanna? Working on it. Okay, thank you. Right. So they're working on this order. Give me 1 second, guys. Let this person know their orders. I'm waiting on it. Who would have this busy at 10:30 in the morning? Where's this person at? Mhm. But how's everybody doing this morning slash evening? Okay.
Okay. So what do we got here? Let's go back a little bit. Yeah, you saw something. Lila Beste, hello, says this charcoal. Are we trying to figure out what the password is? What does that mean, Lila Besta? He says, no, that wasn't the Bigfoot that day. Oh, it was another day. It was another day you saw Bigfoot. Saw Bigfoot on another day. Backstroking, butterfly. How did Bigfoot even get to Scotland? That's what I'm wondering. Did he fly? Did he swim? Who knows? Let's see. Image Church. Hey, good evening. Greetings from Uganda, Africa. How are things going there, Miss Church? Are you guys still quarantined there? I was thinking about you last night, and I was thinking, oh man, I hope they're doing okay over there. You got all those kids there. Um, Terrible situation. I hope you're doing good out there in this church. The Besta says, "Anion hasayo," and I think that means something in Japanese, but I can't remember. Icy would be giving me palo palo right now. Lila Besta, are you from? Oh wait, is that? I think that's Japanese, not Korean. Lila Besta, where are you from? Russ says, "Wow, hello to Uganda." Yeah, Image Church. They work at an orphanage there. They work at an orphanage there, and Russ, they are under quarantine right now from the Ebola virus that's going off over there. Crazy situation. Crazy situation. Lila Besta says, "Hello, this we." Lila Besta, where are you from? Minister says, "Bro, I would like to talk." Hey, we're here for you. Lila Besta says, "Game over. I'm good. Hello. Just call me Lila." All right, Lila. Nice to meet you, Lila. Drop where you're from. Oh, in Korean. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Shattered Cat. What your channel style? My channel style, well, our channel style, me and my wife, we do this right here. I do food delivery orders, Uber Eats orders, and then we also travel to other countries. Most recently, we've been traveling a lot to Philippines. We do a lot of hiking. We do a lot of adventuring, and just random stuff. So it's a little bit of everything. Just a fun channel. That's pretty much it. Um, Korean. Okay. I need to. I knew that. Let's see. Lila says USA. Yeah, I'm in the USA. Are you in the USA? No, you said. Well, you said it means hello in Korea, but you're in the USA. Okay. Are you Korean or are you just like notes? You speak Korean and you're in the USA. Okay. What part of the USA, Lila? Russ says, "Oh wow, sending you prayers and goodwill, Miss Church." Yeah, it's man. And I was saying too about how, and again, without getting too much into it, the US has kind of dropped the ball on, you know, the World Health Organization, and it's not helping. It's not helping. Um, Linus says, "I'm from USA." Okay. Yeah. And Miss Church says, "Thanks, Russ." And Miss Church, take care out there. Make sure you're, yeah. Oh, here's our order, probably, guys. No worries. Yeah. Cheyenne, that's it right there. Okay, got it. All right, you guys have a good one. Thank you. All right. Got the order. Didn't take too long. Show you guys this. Which one? Shit. I don't remember which one's mine. And they even have something hanging from the rear view mirror, similar to what I've got going on. All righty. Uh, so we got the order. Hopefully it's not too far. Let me let them know I got it. They want the code from the front, which is 58. Okay, we're done, and we are going to the next stop. All right. Lila says from the north. Okay. East Coast, West Coast, Central.
It's cool if you don't want to get too specific. I totally understand. But it's always interesting to know where people are from. Uh, Lila's giving some trophies out. Says, "What did you get?" I don't remember. Let's see what they got. Hold on. Oh, they're in a hotel. So I got to take this to a hotel. So what they got was, and if you get hungry after this, don't blame me. Cinnabon Delights 12 pack. That's pretty good. Cheesy toasted breakfast burrito sausage with egg, nacho cheese sauce, and green sauce. A cheese quesadilla with creamy jalapeno sauce. That's what they ordered. So that's what they're gonna get right now. Let me see. Where am I going here? Okay, I got to get on the freeway. It's Friday morning here in the States. It's about 10:37 a.m. and there's a lot of people out having breakfast at the different spots here up and down the street. Image Church says, I just asked you, family, if there is a way, please bless us with food. My contact detailed on the bio. We'll take a look at it. And guys, if you're interested in trying to help out Image Church, check out their channel and the details are in the bio. It's hard sometimes because, in the US, it's very difficult to send money overseas. I just figured out, because I was trying to send some money to somebody in the Philippines, and I finally figured out a weird way to send them stuff, which I won't get into, here on the channel. But it's hard to do that here from the U.S. for some reason. I don't know what the deal is. Uh, let's see, Lila says, "Are you delivering? You're a delivery driver?" Yes, Lila. So you're new to the channel, so I'm sorry. Let me explain exactly what's going on with me. So I'm retired. I just retired in December of last year. And I was saying earlier in this stream that friends of mine who retired before me, they said, hey, when you retire, you make sure you stay busy. You don't have to get a job per se, but stay busy. And I love to travel, but my wife is still working, so I really can't do a lot of traveling like I would like to, because I really like traveling with my wife. I don't like having to go places without her. I mean, I've done it. I just came back from Florida, but I don't like doing that. So um, in the meantime, I got to do something to keep myself busy, keep myself active. So I've chosen to do food delivery, and it's been really good so far. It's not quite as busy as I'd like it to be, but it keeps me active, gets me out and about, gives me something to do. And one word that a lot of my friends use was purpose. I never felt like my job was my purpose. It was a means to an end. It was a paycheck. It was a pension, and that was about it. But my purpose in doing this food delivery is, do I need to get on the freeway? Actually, I do not need to get on the freeway, apparently. Okay. My purpose for this food delivery is the money that I earn, I take 75% of it and I put it into a 529 account for my grandson. My grandson will be a year old in 2 months. But when he reaches the age where he's going to go to college or potentially a trade school, whatever education he wants to pursue, this money that I'm making from this, will be there. So like I said, 75% of my earnings go there. The other 25% I set aside for taxes and gas, because gas is really expensive, as you probably know. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing right now. Let's see. Image Church says, like and subscribe to the channel, member. Yeah, for sure, guys. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you can, in a video or a short. Let them know, you came from Cisco's Live. So that way they're aware of, where you came from. And guys, like I said, small channels helping small channels. Every little bit will help. Um, Let me get over. Hold on. Not too far from where I need to be. In fact, is it right here? Yes, it is right here. I'm not sure how to. Maybe it's back here. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I got the room number. Uh, Scamming you. Oh, great name. Says love from Cincinnati. Image sure says it's easy when you use Western Union. Yeah, Western Union has quite a bit of fees, though, from what I understand, and that's what one of the complaints was people had. So, guys, again, if you can take a look, at the channel. And if you're interested in doing it, please help out. They could really use the help. All right, guys, give me 1 second. I'm gonna take this order right now. So bear with me, as I always say. And
Find this room. Okay, hold on. Let me switch my phones here. Okay, so it's gonna be that room. Lock this door. Hold on a second, guys. Oh, I'm close. Okay. Hi, Cheyenne. Hey, all right. How you doing this morning? Oh, not bad. There you go. Let me just make sure. I just gotta take a photo of it. It's saying, yeah, boom, got it. Thank you, Cheyenne. You have a great day. Okay. Again, meet me outside, man. That's awesome. Catch me outside. All right. So let me let her picture upload. And that is delivered. Okay, guys, give me 1 second here. Manipulating these phones is always a I'm not proficient at manipulating these phones yet. And honestly, I was expecting to not really have very many orders because it was really, really slow this morning. Um, says easy when you use restroom unit. Okay, yeah. Crystal, hello, Crystal says hi. Lila says my brother is taking my family out to eat. By the way, nice. Where are you guys going? Hope it's not Taco Bell. Hope your brother's taking you somewhere better than Taco Bell. Crystal says, "How are you, Crystal? I'm doing good. It's been a
my wife only has to work half day today, so we'll probably go out to lunch. Not Taco Bell, unless she wants Taco Bell because she does like Taco Bell. But it's been really good. Where you from, Crystal? How are you doing? Image Church says, but get a way to travel to Uganda, Africa, any holiday, bro. Yeah, Africa is high on our list. High on our list. There's a couple places that I would like to visit. Um, right now, it's not the best time to head out to. Definitely not East Africa right now because you guys are going through a lot of stuff right now. Um, and again, wishing you the best and thinking about you guys. Um, it probably won't happen anytime soon, unfortunately, because of and again, these 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 uh, uh, these threats, these health threats, are just popping up. We had COVID, that hantavirus kicked off, Ebola. I don't know what's going on. If this is just a cycle we're going through, or if this is just how it's going to be from now on. But it is a little scary to travel right now. But yeah, Uganda would definitely be a place I would love to visit in the future. I hope you guys, can, your local authorities there and the wider world can work together to help things get, in a better place over there, because it's totally unnecessary that this all happened. Um, Lila says, my brother is in jail. What the heck? So if your brother's in jail, how is he taking your family to eat? Other brother. Oh, your other. So you have a brother that's taking you to eat, and you have another brother that's in jail. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope he's doing okay. Shoot, I just got another order, and looks like I'm gonna have to make a U-turn here. Yeah, Lila, I'm sorry to hear that. Life happens, and sometimes people make bad choices. I don't know what your brother is accused of, um, but sometimes people make bad choices, and I hope that whatever choices he made or didn't make, um, he gets out soon, and he gets on a better path, and his life gets a little bit better, and he stays out, because that's definitely no place to be. So my heart goes out to you and your family, but you know take care. Don't let it keep you down. Support him, and hopefully he'll get out of there quick. Immature says, if that's very difficult to us, just you will remit. Yeah, guys, there's a number of ways to do it. If you want to try it, Hook it up, hook it up. Lila says, I sub, by the way. Thank you, Lila. Really appreciate that. Guys, subscriptions really help us a lot. Liking the live stream really helps us a lot. Watching the videos and the shorts really helps us a lot. Again, we're a small channel. We just got monetized. We're trying to build, and any support that you can give us is helpful. I don't want to ask for too much. Whatever you can afford to do in terms of how you spend your time on our channel, completely up to you. But we appreciate everything that you can do to help us out. And if you have a channel of your own, you know, make sure that you leave a comment if you watch the videos, so we can go back and thank you on your channel and subscribe back to you. But thank you, Lila. I appreciate that. She says, I don't know yet. Okay, he gets out Wednesday. Well, that's good. Hopefully he stays out. He did probation violation. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's a tough cycle to get caught up in. Probation, parole. Especially if when you get out, you're going back to the same environment that you were in when you got put in. So again, hopefully he has a good support system. You and your family are hopefully in a position where you can support him, and hopefully he listens, he uses his head, doesn't get caught back up again, because it's a tough cycle to get out of. Says Joanna, good evening. How are you? Were you doing a live stream today, sis? I don't think I saw you on live stream. I went through a whole bunch of live streams. I you. I'm sorry I missed you if you were live streaming. But how are you, sis? Good evening. Hope your day was good. Uh-oh. Lila's saying that we're lagging. Guys, if you can hear me, we're back on and we're okay, can you give me a one in the chat? Joanna says, shout out, bro. Shout out, sis. If you can hear me, guys, drop a one. Drop a one in the chat. She says, okay, it's good. Oh, good, good. It's back. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I've been having some issues. And what's funny is that it kind of happens when I come on this side of town. Not sure what that's about, but apparently the internet on this side of town is not the best. This Joanna, I'm right in the middle of doing a delivery. I just picked up some food on my way to, oh, I'm sorry, I dropped it off. I was heading back to my home base, and now I just got another order, and I'm gonna go pick it up. And it's actually Starbucks. For those of you that love Starbucks, it's a Starbucks order. And if you want to hear what the order is, here it is. It is iced horchata, shaken espresso. It's a venti, 4 included shots, blonde espresso, vanilla sweet cream, and 3 times included horchata syrup. Ooh, that's gonna be sweet. And also a berry blondie not warmed and another berry blondie not warmed. I don't know what any of that means. My wife would know what all that means, but I don't know what any of that means. I know what horchata is. I don't know anything else of what's in that order. It's cream. Okay, syrup. All right, that's all I know. But she loves her some Starbucks. This is where I turn right here. Yes, it is. I don't think I've ever been to this Starbucks, Ms. Generous. If you're still on, I've never been to this Starbucks. Maybe she has. All right. Sis Joanna says, later host, I'll do live every night here, 2 hours. Okay, good. Guys, Sis Joanna is a super awesome lady. If you can, check out her channel. She does live streams quite a bit. Check out her live streams if you get a chance, guys. She says, thanks, bro Cisco, for the support. Of course, sis. Thank you for the support. Thank you so much for the support. We appreciate you. Parking's tight up here. Pull in right here. Yeah, whatever you do, don't get out of my way, guy. Man, people are so weird. Okay. Uh, Joanna's laughing. Light says Starbucks. Miss Jones says venti iced Americano with non-dairy vanilla sweet cream, please. Russ says in the bushes for a bit. Thank you, Russ. Okay, guys, let me go in here and get this order.
Turn you guys around. Okay. guys. Yeah, like and subscribe, guys, if you can. Appreciate you, Image Church. Ms. Jenner says, and the glass Miffy cold beverage tumbler if they still have it. I am not looking for tumblers right now. I am working, ma'am. Lila Bessie says, can I get some? I don't. Oh, can you? I wish. You gotta put an order in. 8 million in the building with 8 likes. Thank you, guys. They are busy today. Okay. Let me see. Don't see the order that I'm looking for. Excuse me, do you have an order for Lydia C, an Uber Eats order? Working on? Okay, thank you. Yeah, they're busy in here. Thank you, Sis Joanna. Thank you. No, I actually do Uber Eats. I'm trying to get on the DoorDash, but they're full. They don't have any space for me, so I can't do DoorDash yet. But Uber's been doing okay. It's not too bad. It's generous. It doesn't look like they have like a lot of cups and tumblers over here. There's some down at the bottom, but I don't think there's any ones that you'd be interested in over there. Oh, okay. For lineup, great. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. We got the order. One thing that doing this Uber Eats has taught me, and I hate like cutting in front of people and I hate like, being kind of pushy. But unfortunately, and I don't think I was right there, but unfortunately, if if you don't, whoops, drop my phone. What the heck did I just do? It said retouch. Retouch off. Okay, I don't want no retouch on. Uh One thing I've learned by doing this is that you kind of got to be a little pushy because if you don't, you'll be sitting there and you'll be waiting forever, and then Uber. And I'm not trying to hear all that. So we got to be a little pushy as a delivery driver. Uh, Lila says, "Love the stream." By the way, wow, thank you so much, Lila. Um, we're trying to grow this channel. We're trying to, do some different things, and just to make the channel interesting. We don't really have one specific thing that we do. Um, we have kind of a mixed bag of things that we're into. Just the things that we enjoy, we're trying to share with you guys. And why is it telling me to go this way? Let me go straight. Um, so this delivery stream is, it's just a part of what we're trying to do. And to me, I think it's interesting. I like these channels that are like delivery channels, but not everybody's into it. And it isn't the easiest thing to do while you're streaming, but I'm working on it. I'm trying to make it work. Trying to make it work. She says, there's a bug on you. There's a bug on me? I don't know. Where is it? I don't see it. What kind of bug is it? She said, okay, trying to fool around. I see what you're doing. You ain't funny. Hey, it wouldn't surprise me though, because you know what? It's that time of year. It's that time of year here. California, we live in the Central Valley. And literally the Central Valley is the breadbasket for not only the United States, but for the world. That's what it's been known as.
Lot of agriculture here, huge amount of agriculture here. And this time of year, we start getting the bugs. You start getting the pollen and all that stuff. People's allergies start kicking in. So bugs flying around is not unusual. So it wouldn't surprise me if there was something on me. So you got me. You got me. But I see how you are now. Now I'm going to be watching out. Oh, it is a lot of traffic here. So guys, bear with me, please, while I try to not get into a wreck. I don't have far to go. That's the good news. Only like 3 more minutes driving. All right. Let me take a picture, a screenshot of their order. Another apartment. Interesting. Getting a lot of apartment and hotel orders this morning. Image Church says, members, if you can, please, our World Remit details are on the bio today. The kids didn't get supper, but we are not even sure of tomorrow. Wow. Yeah, that is not good. It's a bad situation. She says, thank you. Like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you, Miss Church. Get one more thing here. Okay. All right. So we got 3 million in the building here and 10 likes. Thank you guys for the 10 likes. That's awesome. We've been going for about 47 minutes. So we'll probably go for about another 15 minutes or so, guys. I'm trying to keep these live streams to about an hour to an hour and a half. I'll go a little longer if we have like a lot of people in the chat and um, we got a lot of interaction and stuff. But I try to keep it between an hour and an hour and a half. Um, One because I'm doing this and it is hard to do both at the same time. I kind of feel like I'm not giving enough attention to the live stream. There's some people that they're fine with it, and there's other people that they kind of want the interaction, and I get it. There will be days where I'm just like, who cares? We'll just keep it on, and is what it is. But I want to try to avoid that. I love interacting with you guys. What is this car doing? Yeah, yeah. If people would just follow the rules of the road, there would be way less accidents. I just want to say that. Um, all right. Thank you, Lila. Image Church says, aware some. What do you mean there, Image Church? Uh, Silent Down says, peekaboo still bopping in and out. Thank you. Thank you so much. We appreciate the peekaboo popping back in and out. Guys, any way that you can support, you'll never hear me complain about it. Whether it's, oh, okay, I've been here before. That is the wrong entrance right there. See, this is what this app does. It sends you to the wrong place sometimes, and then you have to figure out where is the right way to get in. And now it's taking me to the right place. It just added on. Now I got to go all the way around. But yeah, guys, however you choose to support channel, whether it's watching for 10 seconds or whether it's watching for the entire live stream, thank you. Every little bit helps. I know, like I said, for me, supporting a lot of people, I try to spend, a good amount of time in each one, but sometimes you just can't. It is what it is. Either you get real busy or you're just supporting a lot of people at once and you can't spend as much time in each channel. So thank you, Silent Damsel. Almost to where I'm supposed to go, guys. Give me 1 second. And this is a leave at the door order. A little further up. Okay, this looks like a pretty easy place to find. Let me park right here. Oh, right here. Okay, right, guys. Stand by. Okay, and I realized, guys, I left my car running and coming through the car, and you guys probably couldn't hear anything. And I didn't say anything. There was there was nothing. I just walked up to the door and put the food down and walked away. So you didn't miss nothing. Don't worry. But one of the things that I'm trying to do lately, when I feel it's safe, like I'm not gonna get myself back on track here. When I feel it's safe, I'm in a safe area, and when I'm very close to where the car is at, I can see it, and there's nobody in the immediate area. What I've been trying to do is just leave my car running, idling, because one of the things about doing this is starting and stopping your car between orders. It just it's not good for your car, and I really don't want to increase the wear and tear on my car any more than I have to. So that's what I did, and it kind of during the live streams, what it does is it keeps the sound recording. Is, oh wait a minute, I don't think I'm gonna be able to go this way. This happened to me last time. Yeah, there's construction over here. I can't go through here. Making a U-turn. All right. So the sound doesn't follow me where I go. So apologies for that, guys. Okay, let's see what we got here. Silent Damsel says, please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you, Silent Damsel. You are becoming our usher, our usherette. Uh, there's a couple friends of ours, and I'm gonna plug their channel right now. It's called Mabuhay Family Vlog, and Mabuhay is spelled M-A-B as in boy, U-H-A-Y. Mabuhay, Mabuhay Family Vlog. They are friends of ours. They are Ate Lea and Kuya friends of ours that live in the Philippines now. And one of the things that Adam says on their lives, there was uh, a girl, her name was Kendra, and she was always kind of doing what you're doing, sign down. So she'd always remember to say, please like, subscribe, and share. And she would, welcome people in the chats. And so Yapogi, Adam, he would call her the official Mabuhay Usherette. And you might be that person, Silent Downs. You might be that person for Cisco International, the official Cisco International Usherette. So salute to you because you're so awesome at doing that. Much appreciated. And if you don't want to be the Cisco International official usherette, that's fine. Totally get it. The pay is not very good. No benefits. I'm sorry. Just a lot of love. That's what you get. Get a lot of love. Lila says, "Got to go." Okay, Lila. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us today. It was a pleasure meeting you. Please come back, and if you have a channel, please leave a comment on one of our shorts or one of our videos, and that way I can go back and check out your channel. But Lila, thank you so much. Really appreciate you. Go plug your phone again. We might go live again a little bit later today in a few hours. Maybe I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't want to say a time. Usually I try to go on again about 2:30, but today my wife works half day, and I'm probably going to meet her for lunch. So We may go live when we do lunch, which would be probably in about an hour and a half to 2 hours. Just to be on the safe side, I would say maybe 1:30, 2 o'clock California time. So whatever that translates into your time, that's what time we'll do it. 1:30, 2, somewhere around there. If we do it. But yeah, please come back and check in with us if we're live. Thank you so much, Lila. Sis Joanna says, I'm here, bro. Just listening. Thank you, Sis Joanna. Thank you for the BG. Silent Damsel says, I do try my best. Well, thank you. Your best is plenty. Thank you so much. Your best is more than we deserve. Much appreciated. Lila says, I'm back. Whoa. After all that, I'm charging my phone. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you were somewhere where you could like immediately charge your phone, but hey, welcome back. We'd love to have you back. Much appreciated. Silent Down says, welcome back, Lila. We missed you. We missed you while you were gone. It was heartbreaking when you left, but now you're here. Everything's fine again. Don't ever leave. I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. Joanna, thank you so much, sis. Big Blizz in the house. He sent Unk Alert. Oh man, I missed the Unk Alert. No. Am I that far behind? See, Blizz, that's what it is, bro. See, I think you're rubbing off on me. I'm getting behind in these chats, man. I missed your Unk Alert. I sent you one. I think you missed mine too. Thank you, bro. Salute. Good afternoon. What's going on, Blizzard? Lila says, I'm back again. You're back again? Why did you leave again? Silent Down says, I don't mind doing it for you. Thank you, sis, because, we're not a big deal yet. I promise you this. When we start getting millions of views, I will definitely make sure I try to kick you down some cash. We'll figure out a way. It'll happen. It'll happen. We'll get there. With your help, we'll get there. Miss Generous says, Blizzard. Silent Down says, but yeah, I like that title. Yes, the official Cisco International Usherette. That's cool. That's what we'll go with. And if Kuyapogi and Adam and Kuyapogi and Atalea come on here, they're going to hear me say that, and they're going to be so excited that we have an official channel usherette. They are going to be so excited. So I hope you get to meet them one of these times. They live in the Philippines. They live in near Davao City, Mindanao in the Philippines. So they are most likely asleep right now. It is 2 a.m. Yeah, they're asleep. It's 2 a.m. where they're at. So I'm pretty certain they're asleep. But one of these days they're going to jump in here and they're going to see you performing your usherette duties, and they're going to be so excited to see that. Um, Bliss says, Miss Jen. Silent Down says, tell wifey hi when you see her. Oh, she's right there. That's Miss Jenner. She's right there. Blizzard saying hello. Says, next time I'll do that when he's not driving. Yeah, man, you got to catch me. You got to catch me between trips. Um, it just got kind of busy all of a sudden. It was super slow this morning. I went like almost an hour. Bro, I went almost an hour with not even a request. It's crazy. And I was watching Corey, Canadian Gig Life. I was watching his channel. He does a bunch of different gig apps, and he's constantly getting requests. Not a lot of good orders, unfortunately, for him this morning. He's only had a few from when I was watching, but he's constantly getting requests. I'll literally go hours without even getting a request sometimes. It's nuts. I don't understand it, but it's just not as busy here, I guess. Lila says, I got all day. Oh, let me get past this truck. Hold on, guys. I got all day today because no school. Nice, nice. What grade are you in, Lila? I'm on summer break. Oh man, yeah, summer break. Man, I remember those days. You know what's nice for me though? I'm always on summer break now. It's amazing. I love it. So shout out to you for getting through another school year and getting on that summer break. Miss Generous says, hi, Silent Damsel, with the little hibiscus flower. She says, official channel usherette. Yeah, we got one. We got one now. Yeah, nice. Silent Down says, hey, Generous, how are you doing? Image Church says, here it's 9:10 p.m. Yeah, it's late over there. It's late over there. Silent Down says, yeah, I missed her watching and cleaning kitchen and dinner. Okay. Make some potatoes. One of the items that Silent Damsel had for dinner night was potatoes. Potatoes, slice them up into the coins, and then season them up, put some olive oil, season them up, throw them on the grill. That's going to be our next time we use the grill. I have to buy some potatoes first, though. Okay, Gig Live. Corey says, I think my chat is broke. Is your you might be having internet problems like me. I don't know. I've been going in and out these last couple days with my internet, and I was having an issue too when I was going on to people's lives. My emojis weren't working for some reason. So I don't know. I think YouTube's doing some weird stuff. Ms. Jones says, I am great. One more hour until workday is done. Lila says, my birthday is in 18 days. Wow. Well, happy early birthday. So 18 days, you're a June baby. So that's cool. What? How old are you going to be, Lila? And happy early birthday. Hold on, guys. Let me turn this counter. Going back to my little home base area. Silent Damsel says, hoping my dishes fairy comes downstairs and washes up since I did the cooking and tidying up. That seems reasonable. So something about me and Miss Generous. Miss Generous has a full-time job. It's a stressful job. And, when I was working, we kind of split house chores. I would say Miss Generous took on the bigger share, though, for sure. And I appreciate her for that. Um, but now that I'm retired, I am trying to take the vast majority, the bulk of everything. Now that I'm retired, there's certain things that she just likes to do for herself, but the other stuff, I'm trying to pick it up. So this week, I'm kind of proud of myself. Let me pat myself on the back. Um, of course, getting the dishes done, that's a must. But cleaned the house up really good. Vacuumed everything, dusted everything, straightened out a lot of things. Got some things reorganized. So I'm getting there. I'm getting on the habits of becoming a good house husband, shall we say? So yeah, hopefully somebody will look out for you because if you make the dinner, somebody should help out with the dishes at least. Like I said, in our household it's different because Miss Jenner's works, so I don't expect her to come home and have to do that stuff. But if you work, your significant other works, um, or if whatever the situation is, you got to balance that household life. That's a must. Of course, this pizza order took me 5 kilometers outside the city. Man, I hope it was a good order. I remember you were saying it was an okay order. Yeah, I hate when that happens because as you drive a long distance, which it's burning gas, and then you got to drive all the way back, which is burning gas, and then I don't know how it is there, but here, if I go kind of outside the city, there's nothing out there, and I'm not going to pick up any orders on the way back. I know where you're at; it's a lot more busy than here, so I'm imagining you might be able to pick some stuff up on the way back. But yeah, I'm hoping that it picks up for you there as far as the good orders. Like I said, I've been getting when I do get orders, they've actually been pretty good orders. I'm at platinum level. There's one more level that's higher, but I'm at platinum level, so I've been getting better orders. But yeah, it's still not busy like where you're at. Silent Diamond says, I'm still there, CK, laughing. She's in the bushes. She's in the bushes there. Immature says, but bro, will you be able to talk to me today? I mean, I'm talking to you right now. I can't like take time and just chat with people offline, but I can talk to you right now. Silent Downloads says, happy early birthday, Lila. Corey says, Spice is in my chat. No way. How is she doing? I hope she's doing good. I haven't seen her in a while or talked to her in a while. I know she's been really busy. She had a lot of stuff going on. Um, Let her know that I said hi, Corey. Appreciate you passing it on if you get a chance. And guys, please check out Corey's live. Great guy. He's a hardworking man. He's doing multiple apps. He's got a great channel. If you're into the gig app life, like I am, I love watching those kind of channels. Please give his channel a like. Please subscribe and leave a comment. Watch a video or get in the live, leave a comment for him. He is trying to get monetized. I believe he's at 1,600 hours right now. So if he's trying to get to 3,000, which will allow him to get monetized earlier, he's already more than halfway there. So if you can, please go check out his channel. Watch some of his videos, get on his live stream, and help him get some watch hours, guys. Small channels help each other. We got to help each other. And when one of us moves up, we got to bring everybody else with us. So please check out his channel, guys. Help him get his watch hours up. All right, parked. Hold on, let me turn that little trip thing off. Okay. Sign down says, "Oh, on the way, CK. She unbroke my chat." Our official Cisco International usherette, Silent Damsel, says, "Please like, sub, and share. Thank you to our official Cisco International usherette." Corey says $9 was less than 1 kilometer overall. Ooh, that's a good order right there. Okay, so that was good. Says nothing out there. Yeah, and what kills me, bro. And again, I'm trying to become a less judging person, for certain things. Um, but people ordering these food deliveries, and I get it. Everybody's not rich. Everybody doesn't have a bunch of money. And some people, they have to order online. It's not like they're just sitting at home on their couch, just relaxing. They're just like, I don't feel like getting up. I'm just going to do a food order. Some people, they're immobile. They have a disability, or they're watching somebody that has a disability, or something like that, and they can't leave. And so they kind of have no choice but to use a food app. And I get that. And I don't expect everybody is going to just throw a bunch of money at us. However, if you're expecting us to go drive a long distance, you got to leave a little something, because again, I'm not rich either. I mean, I feel I'm in a good place in life, but okay, like here's an order right here. It's a delivery, 14 miles total, $10.24, 2 packages. I'm gonna say no to that. I'm in a good place in my life, but I also don't want to waste money, and I don't want to waste my time driving a long distance and getting a very tiny amount of money. I care about people, and I would love to help as many people as I can, but I also understand that I have to take care of my household first, and then outside of my household, I have to take care of my family next. My family that's not in my household, my kids, my grandson, they all have needs, and I'm supporting what they have going on. And then outside of that, I have friends also, who very close friends, who need assistance from time to time. And so I'm kind of stretched out a little bit in terms of the finances sometimes. And so I can't afford to be driving 10 miles out of town for $5. I can't do that. So I don't take those orders, and if you're gonna have me go out that far, just make it a little bit worth it for me, because I'm trying to support my family too. Um, he says, I'll let her know. Thank you, bro. Emmett Church says, blessings to you, members. Let us prepare these kids to sleep in 8 minutes. All right. Well, Emmett Church, good night. Good night to the kids. Please let them know we're thinking about them. And guys, again, if you would like to support Image Church, check out their channel. And, if you'd like, completely up to you. No shame in, not being able to assist if you're not in a position to assist. But at least go to the channel, give their channel a look, subscribe if you can, maybe leave a comment in there, and every little thing helps. Nove 00 says, "Hi, morning, Nove, Nove. I guess I'm gonna call you Nove. Good morning. Good morning to you. Where are you at, Nove? Where are you from? Welcome to the silent live. Welcome to the Cisco International Live." Silent Damsel says, "I love cooking, but on my bad health days, I will order in." Right? Okay, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Delivery driver didn't get a tip the other day. He didn't have my food in a warmer bag, and my food arrived cold. Okay, see, and that's part of the thing too. I Before I started doing this, I have worked jobs that were service jobs where, um, I the potential for me to get a tip was there. So I kind of understood, how tips work from that side of it. Doing this job now, I really am beginning to understand, like, how important it is. But I've always left tips for people that have given me great service. A generous tip, not just, hey, I'll give you 10%. I give a generous tip. At a minimum, whatever the tax is, I double the tax and I give them that. That's the minimum. But I agree. If somebody's not giving you good service, I'm not leaving you. There's times where I don't leave a tip because the service is really bad. I'm not leaving you a tip, and I have no problem, you not getting it because your service is terrible. I don't like if I'm in a restaurant, if the food is not tasting good or there's something wrong with the food, I don't take that on the waiter or waitress. I strictly try to look at their job performance and base my tip on that. But if your food's getting there to you cold, you know, there it shouldn't be. There the food should be in a warmer. I've got a bag right here. I put everything in that warmer. I'm even thinking about getting a cooler to put some things in because sometimes I'll get, drinks and stuff, and I'd like to keep it in there. My deliveries don't usually take that long, so it doesn't have a lot of time for those things to warm up. But the food, food should be hot. So I definitely agree with you. I would not give somebody a tip if my food's arriving cold like that. And it may not be their fault. To be fair, it may not be their fault. They may have gotten the order because I've seen this happen myself. The order might be just sitting up there. So if I get the request in and I take it, it could have been many people that order has gone through and that have denied it. Other Uber drivers, they turned it down. By the time it gets to me, that order could have been sitting there already for who knows how long. So by the time I get there, whatever its temperature is, that's what temperature it's going into my bag as. So it's kind of hard, but at the same time, it's your money. You work for your money, and none of us have money just to throw away. So if you don't feel that you should be tipping because the food is cold, I support that. I completely support that. Nov sends love. Sundown says, "Hi, Nov, welcome in." Nov says, "Sundown, hello." And hello, host. Hello, Nov. Nov, I don't think you said where you're from. Where are you from, Nov? Are you from the US or are you from somewhere else? We got 7 million in the building, 13 likes. Thank you, guys. I'm going to give it about another 5 minutes and I'm going to shut it down, guys, just to give you a heads up. Sign down said, I did a Tim Hortons one night. They're expensive. I opened the door and the dude dropped my milkshake and donuts all over my pathway. What the heck? I had to contact JE to get a refund. Holy moly. I know they were embarrassed. God, that sucks. Knock on wood. I haven't had that happen yet. I haven't dropped an order or drinks or anything. Oh, man, I'd be so mad. Mistakes happen, but man, Tim Hortons. And I know you were waiting for that food. I know you had your taste buds were ready for it. Oh man. Ugh, and a milkshake and donuts gone. Oh boy. Did you end up getting another order after that? I mean, I'm sure you got your money back, but did you get another order after that? I don't know if I'd want to order again. I'd be mad. No says Philippines. What part of Philippines? No. What part of Philippines are you from? Shout out Philippines. We're hopefully gonna go back out there this December. I had a live stream a couple days ago, and one of our subscribers, Juan John Carlos, he's talking about he's going back there in December and January, which reminds me, I have to send him an email. But he got me pumped up anyway to go back. We were kind of considering going back in December, but the prices are kind of high. But I checked again and they've come down a little bit, so we're seriously considering going out there. No, so yeah. What part of Philippines are you from? Sundown says he didn't even stay to help. What? Took 5 days to get my money back, and no, I went to bed in a huff. Wait, he dropped the food and he didn't help to clean it up? How the heck? What? Yeah, that's awful. That's terrible. Wow, that is something else. Yeah, that definitely would have got a serious negative review for me. Um, wow, dropped your food and didn't even stay helping. I don't even want to say. I don't even want to say what I would probably do, but Yeah, I'm not gonna say what I would probably do, but I don't blame you for going to bed pissed. Sign down says yes, exactly. He said sorry and left. No, that's not acceptable. Not acceptable. Ugh. Okay, let me. Woosah, woosah, woosah. I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on trying not to get, to get myself worked up. But even things like that, boy, I would be, I would be pissed. Corey says, I would if I went back and got you another. I would have went back and got you another drink. It's completely my fault if I drop. You know what? Again, the very least I would do is offer the person, hey, I'm so sorry. Let me go back. Let me let me reorder whatever it was that you had, and I'll come out of my own pocket and bring it back to you, because at the end of the day, that was my fault. Even if they're getting a refund from whatever delivery app, their stomach's not getting a refund. So yeah, I'd come out of my own pocket with that. If that was my fault. Yeah, I agree, Corey. There's no way I would let that stand. He says, oh no, I read that. Image says, I would have went back. Whoa, we got a DJ Cat. What the heck? We got a little DJ. What the heck is that? Wait, who sent that? Oh, that's Drive. What's up, Spice? Welcome to the live stream. How you doing, sis? So good to see you. Thank you for the little DJ Cat. That was cool. Thank you so much, sis. How have you been? We missed you so much. Haven't seen you in so long. Wait, I'm sorry. Where was I right there? Image says we're done with the kids, but bro, would you be able to contact me? I can't promise, Image. I can't promise that I'll contact you. I'll be honest. I can't, just be chatting with everybody that comes in. I appreciate your support for our channel, but it's hard for me to just be contacting and talking to people. If you can say stuff here in the chat, totally fine with it. But to be going offline and contacting it, that's not something I usually do. I'm just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it honest. Corey says, if I knew it was my fault, exactly. If it was my fault, I'm taking care of that on my own dime. Spice, thank you. Welcome, sis. Oh, Corey sent floating heart. I didn't see the floating heart. What the heck? Maybe you guys sent them at the same time and one overlapped. I don't know what happened right there. I didn't see that. But thank you, Corey. Appreciate you, man. Spice is laughing. Corey says, Spice. Sundown says, I had to take pictures to prove I didn't get my order. My path got the food. That's nuts, man. Holy moly. Man, that is totally unacceptable. Spice says, hi, you're welcome. Oh, stories. Yeah, I'm sure you got stories too, Spice. I'm sure you've never done that, though. You've never spilled somebody's drinks and food all over their driveway or all over their walkway. Silent Down says, hey, Spice. And Spice says, core dog. Core dog. I'm trying to say it like she would say it. Says, how have you been? How is everything good with your family and all that? I know you were driving back and forth to Phoenix, and that's a lot of driving. I know you're used to driving a lot, but that's a lot of driving, especially this time of year. It gets so hot, and yeah, oh yeah. Guys, we are coming up on 80 minutes. Um, since Sis Spice just showed up, I can't just end it. So I'm gonna give it another 10 minutes. I'm gonna get to an hour and a half, and then I'll shut up. I'm excited that she's back. She says, "LOL." Exactly. Corey says she finally found you. Man, you know what? Hey, I'm just grateful she's here. I'm not even mad. She's got a lot of stuff going on. Just glad she made it here. Spice says, glad to be in California. Oh, so you're back in California. Okay, good. Oh, wait, let me plug my phone in before I start having issues. My phones are not dying, but I hate it when they get too low. Back in California. That's good. Image Church says, okay. Thank you, Image Church. And like I said, Image Church, I appreciate you. Appreciate your support. Um, and I'll do what I can to support your channel as well. But I'm very cautious with contacting people offline. Nothing personal against you. It's just something that I know throughout my lifetime of just having my life experience and dealing with the internet. I'm very cautious with contacting people offline. So that's just that's just all it is. But thank you for the support. I will continue to support your channel as well. Um, and yeah, please don't take it personally. That's just how I am with everybody. Um, Driving Spy says thank you. Corey says I was trying to send her over, bro. I know. Spice. She's moving and grooving. She never stays still. I've never seen her staying still on her channel. She's moving and grooving. So I'm just glad she made it. She says I spelled it wrong. Wait, what did you spell wrong? Corey says Uber Eats just sent me an offer for 15 packages for $19. That would take 2.5 hours from Walmart. Hell no. Do you do a lot of those, Corey? Because you asked earlier about the opportunities. It used to be that they would give opportunities. The opportunities would be like an extra dollar per order, like on certain days at certain times. I haven't seen those in a long time since they did this new update. Now they're sending me a whole bunch of package opportunities, but none of them are even remotely good. I think the best one I've seen is something like what you're talking about, maybe 12 or 15 bucks, maybe 20 bucks, but they want you to, it's like something that's going to take like 3 hours, or you're going 51 miles or something. I'm not doing that. Who's doing that? And the only thing I can think of is, maybe when people take those orders, when they get to where they're going, somebody kicks them down a cash tip, but I can't accept that on the hope that somebody's going to give me a cash tip. I'm not going to do it. I don't have time for that. So yeah, I hope you skipped over that one. Spice says went to my niece's graduation. Nice. Okay. Yeah, it's that time of year right now. Congratulations to your niece. Big milestone right there. Sitting there, lady runs into the back of me. What? Wait, like your car runs into the back of your car? Of course, says I've never done any of those. Yeah, I've never done them. Um, I have done some deliveries like that come through like a normal, like all the Uber thing is green. Some of those deliveries they have like a black background. I've never done any of those, and I've never done any of the opportunity ones for sure. But sometimes they'll come up in green, like go pick up a box of nails or something from Lowe's. I've done that kind of shop. It's like a shopping delivery. But yeah, those other ones, I don't. They're never any good. Uh, Spice says right now I just hit the corner on Slauson and someone has their whole behind out there naked going to the bathroom on the corner. Sis, you're on Slauson. You're on Slauson. We already know. We already know how it is on Slauson. Come on now. Just divert your vision, sis. You don't need to see that. You are innocent. You are pristine. Don't look, sis. I know you've never seen anything like that before. Just look away. Drive safe, look away. That's Slauson. Yeah, that's how they get down sometimes. Corey says, yeah, those are kind of like Amazon Flex. I know Spice likes those. I I don't think I gotta check Amazon. So how do you get to that? Is it like, is there an app? Is it like Driver for Amazon or something? Where do you go to sign up for that? Because I haven't signed up for that one yet. And I don't know if it's you or maybe it was Spice. I heard somebody else talking about that, and I thought, oh, that might be kind of good to do. Uh, yeah, but how do you get on that? Spice says exactly. So I didn't even get to go to the graduation. I ended up going to the emergency room. What? What the heck? Okay, wait. What? So what happened? So obviously, I'm assuming they hit your car, right? So like, what happened? Rear-ended. So yeah, your neck's probably cranked back. Are you okay? I'm assuming you're okay. She said exactly. I drove by that corner so quick. Yeah, man, you don't know what they're gonna do. Come on there and pee on your car or something. But yeah, what? Wait, what happened, sis? Ay, ay, ay. That's one of my. I'm not gonna say it's a fear, but I know it's a very likely occurrence that I'm gonna get in some type of fender bender doing this. When I was working, I would drive to work. I worked about 45 minutes away, and it was pretty much mostly freeway and highway. Um, so it wasn't too bad. But here I'm driving around the city all day, and people are idiots, man. And I'm not saying that I am a perfect driver because I know I make mistakes too. But I'd say I'm a good driver, but some of these people they honestly don't even know how to drive their car properly. She says, look up Amazon and peeing in a Coke bottle. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I want to do that, sis. I don't know what's gonna come up. Amazon and peeing in a Coke bottle. Oh boy, sheesh. You're sending me there. So if I see some weird stuff, I am gonna hold you responsible, Spice. If you get my algorithm messed up, seeing some weird stuff, Amazon peeing in a Coke bottle weirdness, holding you accountable. Corey says, no, I remember spending the whole night watching Spice stream while she was doing that Amazon flex. It was the worst. There's a bunch of cops circling this parking lot. There's a sheriff's office car, and now this is city PD. I don't know what they are doing, but I'm telling you, this parking lot's always got some weird stuff. So he says, while she was doing that Amazon flex, it was the worst night of her life doing deliveries. Really? How long ago was that? I'll have to check that out. That sounds a little crazy. Spices, I'm sitting right in the front of the school about to gather my stuff. Boom. Someone runs in the back of me into a parked car. So they busted into you and pushed you into a park. Oh God. I've had that happen. I've had that happen before. And the lady in front of me tried to sue me. Well, she did. She didn't sue me. She tried to sue me. We actually had to go in and do like a deposition and everything. And yeah, of course it was the girl behind me's fault and that came out, but what a pain in the ass. Holy moly. So she says, I was in so much pain. I had to go to the urgent care and I couldn't drive for 2 weeks because I was in too much pain and it would be dangerous for me and other people. Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's costing you money. And I hope that you're going to get a nice little settlement from that. And please get a lawyer if you haven't already gotten one. Get a lawyer. Don't just try to do it on your own and say, "Oh, we'll give you 3,000," and just take 3,000 thinking, "Oh, I got 3,000," because you never know what's going to happen. Years from now, you could have neck problems, back problems. Get a lawyer. You will get more money. The cost of the lawyer, they'll take it out of they'll take their fee out of whatever you get. I hope you got a lawyer, Spice. That's ridiculous. She says I looked it up and it says most people get in an accident because they're speeding. Yeah, speeding and distracted driving. Those are the two biggest things, I'm sure. Um, she says Amazon doesn't have bathroom for people when you're doing Amazon Flicks. What Amazon Flicks? I've never heard. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Amazon Flicks. I know there's like. So is that what they call it when you're just like you're not an Amazon employee, you're just doing like some deliveries or something like that? Corey says might have been at least a year. Okay, I'll try to look that one up. Said be careful. Oh yeah, of course. No, I'm always careful, man. But so you're good, sis. Is that kind of why you've been off the loop? You just been recovering. I'm assuming. She says, right, core dog. They sent me to a freaking shooting range, and it's a prison. Oh shit! Holy crap! You had to go to like, what were you delivering at the shooting range? And it was at a prison. What prisons are down there? I know you got Lancaster down there. You got Chino down there. Yeah. What prison did you have to go to? And what the heck were you taking? I wonder. That's weird. Were you scared? Were you scared, sis? Going out there? I could just picture that one. Oh, I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm gonna have to look that one up. That is gonna be some entertainment. Now that I know you're okay, that's gonna be some entertainment right there. I know Corey was probably watching all stressed. Oh my gosh. Luckily I didn't strike the car in front. Okay, good. Amazon Flex. Okay, I'm gonna look that up. Well, hey guys, I just hit 90 minutes, so I'm gonna cut this off. But thank you guys so much for dropping in and for hanging out. Really appreciate you guys. Spice, it was great to hear from you. I'm glad you're okay, and I hope you're gonna start getting back on again because we love your channel. We love supporting you. And guys, please again Support each other, support small channels. Corey says, "Is that video still public? I think Cisco wants to watch it." Yeah, I definitely want to see that one. Please make it public, and if you can find it, sister, if you know the title offhand or the date, let me know because I definitely would look for. I'd love to see that one. But let me go through here real quick, guys. Um, Spice, you're number one top fan. Thank you so much. Blizzard, number two. Silent Damsel, number three, our official usherette. Corey's number four. Image Church, Lila, Russ, Joanna, Nove, Miss Generous, Shatter the Cat, Crystal, Leonariola, and BJ. Scamming you, Tennyson, all of you guys came in today. Thank you so much for the support. Um, really loving the interaction, really loving talking to you guys. I hope that our channel is, giving you value in terms of, a little bit of entertainment, a little bit of just, chill vibe and just good conversation because that's how I feel. I'm having a good time doing it. Kind of keeps things going for me during these deliveries, and can't tell you guys thank you enough. Thank you for the gifts. Those of you who sent the gifts, and yeah, man, we're still building, guys. We're gonna keep building, and all of you who are still here, please check out Corey's channel. He's really working on getting monetized. He needs watch hours. Please watch his videos. Please watch his live streams when you get a chance. Drop a subscription, drop a like, leave a comment, let him know Cisco sent you, and that goes for everybody else, guys. But particularly Corey, he's really trying to get monetized. He's a little over halfway there, so he's not far. Just help that brother out. Um, Spice says packages. I don't remember the name of the prison. However, I looked it up and they accidentally shot someone in there before at that shooting range. Jesus. Okay, well that's scary. But listen, guys, I'm gonna let you go. My wife will be getting off work here pretty soon, and we're gonna go have some lunch. So we will probably be back on a live stream here, maybe in a couple hours. So until then, thank you guys. Have a great day. Have a safe day. Spice, thank you for checking in. I'm glad you're doing okay. Can't wait to see you start getting back on track again. And yeah, you guys, we'll see you next time. So everybody take care.